Hello everyone, Jonathan Schlack, EA&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 Outlook. We have an enhanced risk for severe weather today that covers a teeny tiny part of the southeastern corner of Nebraska. It also includes northeastern Kansas, northern Missouri, and south central Iowa. We have a slight risk for severe weather today that covers far southeastern Colorado, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, portions of southwestern, central, and northeastern Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, parts of northern Missouri, parts of central Iowa, and west central Illinois. And we have a marginal today that covers east central Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, west central, south central, and east central Nebraska, eastern Colorado, northeastern New Mexico, the north central Texas Panhandle, northwestern Oklahoma, most of Kansas, central Missouri, northwestern Illinois, parts of northern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, and southwestern Wisconsin. So, going over to the tornado threat for today, we have a 5% chance for likely a tornado today that covers extreme southeastern Nebraska, south central Iowa, northern Missouri, and northeastern Kansas. And we have a 2% chance for likely a tornado today that covers southeastern Colorado, southwestern, central, and northeastern Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, parts of northern Missouri, central and southwest Iowa, and west central Illinois. So, going over to the wind, we have a 30% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in parts of south central Iowa, northern Missouri, the very far extreme, tiny part of the southeastern corner of Nebraska, and northeastern Kansas. So, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in far southeastern Colorado, the Panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern, central, and northeastern Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, parts of northern Missouri, parts of central and southwestern Iowa, and west central Illinois. And we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in east central Wyoming, far southwestern South Dakota, western and east central Nebraska, going down here to eastern Colorado, far northeastern New Mexico, a lot of Kansas, northwestern Oklahoma, parts of Iowa, far southeastern Minnesota, southwestern Wisconsin, parts of northern Missouri, southwestern Wisconsin, and northwestern Illinois. Now going over to the hail, we have two areas where we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today. One that covers southeastern Colorado and southwestern Kansas. We have another area where we have a 15% chance of hail 1 inch in diameter or larger that covers southeastern Nebraska, northeastern Kansas, northern Missouri, central and southern Iowa, and far west central Illinois. And we have a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger today that covers east central Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, west central, central, and east central Nebraska. Going over here to eastern Colorado, far northeastern New Mexico, far northern Panhandle of Texas, northwestern Oklahoma, a lot of Kansas, parts of northern Missouri, portions of northern Iowa, far southeastern Minnesota, northwestern Illinois, and southwestern Wisconsin. So, they might just update it on me, but I'm done with those risks anyway, so I'm going to read you the summary. Scattered severe thunderstorms are most likely over southern Iowa, northern Missouri, and northeastern Kansas between about 2 to 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Damaging winds, a few tornadoes, and large hail are the expected hazards. So, that's the Day 1 Outlook for today. I will have another update, which will be the Day 2 Outlook very soon, so stay tuned for the Day 2 Outlook, which I will have out very shortly.